Good afternoon from the Transportation and Ticket Center. We are headed into Magic Kingdom today because there's some new stuff that we haven't seen yet. New stuff in the Jungle Cruise queue. Just new stuff all around. So I'm excited. It's been like maybe almost got hit by a lot of birds. It's been a little bit since we've been back here, so I'm sure that there will be a few other things that we'll notice along the way. So let's head into the Magic Kingdom. All right, we are headed over to the ferry boat. Heading on to the General Joe Potter, one of our favorite boats.
And again, good morning, welcome aboard. Take your time, watch your step.
This is kind of strange. The Joe Fowler is running, even though they're doing some modifications to it. Kind of looks like they're adding an entrance on the upper deck, maybe to increase capacity. You can see both sides have some construction happening on them. Huh. We'll have to keep an eye out and see if we start to see double-decker loading platforms getting ready to come in. Either that or they're just replacing the fencing. One of the two. Maybe they're just getting ready for a lot of people to be coming on the 50th. Looks like they're doing a little bit of work to the ferry boat dock here at Magic Kingdom too. So something is happening with the ferry boats for sure. Looking at the train station, I feel like the very top where the clock is was behind Scrim before, and now it's out in the open. So maybe they are starting to unwrap the train station. That'll be good. So today is August 2nd, and the very first Boo Bash, which is their Halloween after hours, is starting on August 10th. It looks like we already have some Halloween decorations going up. Some fall colored bunting over here. And all through this area too. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. We are just moments, like days away from the pumpkins being added to Main Street for the Halloween season. Also, there's a lot of people here right now. There was just a cavalcade, so I know that some people are still making their way out of this area, but still, that's a big crowd of people right there. So far, this bunting is all that I'm seeing as far as Halloween decorations. Nothing else quite yet, but we are gonna keep our eyes peeled just in case. While we're on Main Street, let's pop into the Emporium, see if there's any new merchandise that we haven't seen before. This is all stuff that we've seen before right here, but let's keep peeking around. I feel like I've never seen this shirt. To all those who come to this happy place, welcome. And this is $24.99, so basically $25. It's kind of like a gradient red to pink with the castle in the background. And for those of you that don't know, these are the first few lines of the dedication speech that Walt gave at Disneyland. Here's some new stuff right here. These are leather styled ear headbands. So the majority of the ear headbands right now are $29.99, and I'm not seeing anything that says that these are any different, even though they are a simulated leather. Kind of looks like a basketball right here. And then even the bow, like a suede type leather. And then next to that, we have these Haunted Mansion ear headbands. It's got like a little icon of Madame Leota and then some safety pins in there. And then the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. And then on the back it says Foolish Mortal. And there's a few studs in there too. And I don't think these are new, but they are some more Haunted Mansion ears. Got the candlestick holders. This is 99 Happy Haunts. We've got the Groundskeeper, we've got Constance, and we've got Madame Leota. The Hitchhiking Ghosts, and then some of the other characters from the queue, which I am not familiar with their names. From the last time that we were here, they added this 50 medallion on the castle in celebration of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. Very visible. I'm down here by Casey's right now, and you can see clearly the medallion that says 50. Something else that has happened in celebration of the 50th is they did a complete refurbishment on this statue, and this is called the partner statue of Walt and Mickey standing hand in hand. Last time we were here, it was lacking this dark bronze patina, and and it was just kind of like a real dull gold color. Looks fantastic now though. Alright, our first stop as we turned left at the castle is to head into Adventureland to go over to Sunshine Tree Terrace to get a new float. Here we are at Sunshine Tree Terrace. We're gonna get a new float called the Backside of Water in celebration of Walt Disney's Jungle Cruise, the movie, coming to theaters. So here it is, the Backside of Water. This is cotton candy soft serve, vanilla soft serve, Sprite, and a sour belt. And this was $6.29. I had to eat some of it already because it is dripping everywhere. Because it's so hot out here, this stuff melts right away. This is delicious. Like, I was blown away by how good this actually is. I'm usually not a huge fan of cotton candy, but this tastes like blue cotton candy, but like a creamy version. It's real good. And then the vanilla mixes so well with it, like a blue raspberry almost, but not, I don't know, you know how blue cotton candy has a specific flavor to it? And then the Sprite goes really well. Plus, if you can get a picture of it quick enough, it looks real nice. So the plan was to go on Jungle Cruise. This is an 85-minute wait. Holy cow. Yeah, we'll check back in a little bit. Although we are not getting on the Jungle Cruise right now, I did want to point out they have changed the sign out front. And instead of having spears, they have oars. And right in the center is the Jungle Navigation Company logo. So you can see we're starting to make a little bit of a change to the theming of the Jungle Cruise. Something else that has recently changed is the mask mandate is back for indoor locations and rides. So you do have to wear your mask while on the Jungle Cruise. And no food or drink. It's so strange because it's really not that busy here in Magic Kingdom, but the lines are exceptionally long. Like right now, Pirates of the Caribbean is a 70-minute wait and Jungle Cruise was 85. Still, every time I'm gonna come to Magic Kingdom, I'm gonna stop by Golden Oak Outpost and see if it is ever open, because I have not seen it, even though people have announced that it was reopened. But every time that I come here, Golden Oak Outpost is currently closed. I was thinking this section of Frontierland was very crowded, but then I noticed there's a construction wall over here and they are refurbishing some of the decks out in front of some of the stores. Like this is in front of the Prairie Outpost and Supply, which is right next to Pecos Bill, Tall Tale Inn and Cafe. Same thing is happening in front of Frontier Mercantile, replacing some of the decking. It looks like they made a new ramp too, or just repainted this one. I like the sign. It says, "Pardon our prairie dust." So not only have the attractions added signs, but also the retail locations have signs too that say "Mask on at all indoor locations." Something that I've never noticed before is that there's a sign here that says "Music and voice lessons by appointment only, Ichabod Crane instructor," which is really funny because right across the way, Sleepy Hollow refreshments. I came back over by the castle to get a little bit closer look at this giant 50 medallion they put on Cinderella Castle. Looks nice. I really like the colors. And it blends really well with the castle, like it was supposed to be there. Came over to get an even closer look. Something that I've never noticed before was these gargoyles over here. How cool. I did want to take a look at the stage because ever since they completed the groundwork for it, nothing else has been added. But I feel like they should finish it soon, should start adding some more stuff to it because the 50th is fast approaching. Walking into Tomorrowland, and I'm noticing that it looks like they completed removing any old concrete that they had cut, and they've already replaced it. Can't even tell. Like the last time we were here, there were all kinds of different cuts because they were redoing all the concrete on this bridge. Looks like it's complete. Inside Tomorrowland, one of the attractions is Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, which is currently closed, but the good news is it does reopen on August 8th. So, just like 6 more days away, and the monsters will be back out making everybody laugh. I did also want to point out that Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin has reopened. It's got a 45-minute wait right now, but the line kind of stretches everywhere. This is all Buzz Lightyear line. This is all Buzz Lightyear line. There's more over here. It starts back there by Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, but doesn't seem like it would be just a 45-minute wait. Seems like it should be much longer, but it is an Omni-Mover attraction, so the line should be constantly moving. Strangely enough, every other attraction line is longer than it was the last time we were here, except for Space Mountain. Space Mountain starts right there, which the last time we were here, it followed this path here and ended up being, the end of the line ended up way back there by the cool ship, which is that red spaceship up on top of that little kiosk. Space Mountain is only a 50-minute wait compared to the last time we were here was 75. So I feel like I've said this a few times, but fun fact is the theming of Tomorrowland is that these palm trees right here with the coconuts on the bottom of them are actually collecting energy. This is a story, this is not actually happening. This is what the Imagineers want you to believe is happening. And so what they do in the story, what happens is the leaves collect solar energy and store them inside of the coconuts down here. And then when they need to use the energy, they pluck the coconuts off and the leaves fold in like this one. So once again, this is a story. This is not actually what's happening, but this is what the Imagineers want everybody to believe the story of Tomorrowland is. Taking the story a little bit further, the gift shop for Space Mountain is the Tomorrowland Light and Power Company, generating a bright new tomorrow. In the story, this is where they take the coconuts to harvest the power out of them. I just realized that story is very similar to Monsters, Inc., where in Monsters, Inc., they use scare power that they store up in canisters, and they use that power to power the city, and then they switch it to laugh power at the end of the movie, and that's why it is Monsters, Inc. laugh floor over here in Tomorrowland. We came back to Storybook Circus because I like to try to get a closer look at the Tron construction, see if they've made any progress since the last time that we were here. But something that I noticed on the way in is that they have all kinds of plants over here around Storybook Treats. And it is hiding a lift back there, so I wonder what they're doing. Last time we were here, it was just as hot of a day, and Casey Jr. splash pad was up and running. Right now, no water is flowing. It smells real bad in this section of the park, and I think they are re-waterproofing the top of Storybook Treats. Possibly. They're either painting or re-waterproofing. Looks clear, so I'm thinking waterproofing. All right, we are back here by Barnstormer, and we're headed back behind it. Have a look at the Tron construction. From the last time we were here, it looks like they've started building an outbuilding. Maybe this will be the gift shop over here. Like I said last time, they did open up that hole in the wall where the track comes out of the building. That was closed for a while. And this blue netting is just kind of like there to help support the white covering that is going to be the finished look of this overhang. So it's like a tarp almost that needs to go up there, and they put the blue netting there to support it so it doesn't sag in spots, and that way they can attach it nice and securely. It is definitely moving along, but I feel like they've got a ways to go. Like, we still got exposed rebar over here. Actually, this building is just starting, so I don't know, October is fast approaching. Not sure if Tron will be open for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. And this isn't something that they announced saying that it would be open, but we had hopes that it would be open for the 50th, but now looking at it, I don't think it will be. And consequently, that means that we will not have Walt Disney World Railroad back by the 50th. At least I don't think so. They've got, like, there's still rebar sticking out that would be very close to where the train passes by. We'll see. Like I said, we'll keep an eye on it. You never know. They might get a certain section of it finished and bring the train back through, but there is like a lot to do still with the train. We got some track here, we've got some railroad ties, but there's some work that needs to be done. For sure. After looking at some of the other wait times, it does not surprise me that Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a 90-minute wait. Wow. The wait times are a bit wild today. I don't know if I've just never noticed it before, but the gold on top of Princess Fairy Tale Hall is popping. Like, holy cow. That is so darn shiny. Look at how beautiful it is. Well, like, I feel like they redid it because, look, the words are super bright, but then, like, the spires next to it, not as bright gold as everything else around it. stopping by Sleepy Hollow Refreshments for some lunch. Got me a spicy chicken sandwich on a waffle. This is the sweet and spicy chicken waffle sandwich. It's got broccoli slaw with a honey sriracha glaze served with house-made chips. And this was $10.49. This looks real good. Looks like a nice sweet and spicy chicken served on a waffle. It does have a little bit of spice to it. I feel like it needs some sort of like a creamy sauce on it. Like blue cheese or something. This waffle is delicious though. Alright, let me try it with the broccoli slaw in there too. It is pretty tasty, but I think that I enjoy the spicy chicken sandwich from Cosmic Ray's better. If this one is good, that one's real good. This one's also a little bit spicier than that one. Alright, we're gonna go back over towards Jungle Cruise and check the wait time one more time. But one thing I wanted to ask is, most of the things in Walt Disney World are hidden. Like this birdhouse right here is speakers. But these lights over here are not hidden. Are these set up for Halloween? I guess temporary lights? I think they might be because they've got gobos and stuff up there. Kind of pointed over at the buildings, and you can see the permanent lights up there on the roof. But these right here, the truss work looks brand new. Huh. Yeah, it's like it hasn't been out in the rain for very long. So I am kind of leaning towards the fact that these are here for Halloween. Oh yeah, look, it was put in on July 22nd. There you go. I don't know. I am kind of leaning towards these being here for Halloween. There's Chip and Dale up on the crosswalk near Country Bear Jamboree. Well, we stopped back by and it is a 90-minute wait now. So I think we need to come back when the park first opens to ride Jungle Cruise one day. Alright, it looks like a storm is rolling in, so I think we're going to call it a day here from the Magic Kingdom. Every time we come, I feel like we see a new balloon. Here's the question, is the backside of that Mickey, is it Minnie or is it a Mickey balloon and a Minnie balloon? Oh, it's flipping around. Oh, it is Minnie on the backside. Now we know. Oh, there was some thunder. Seems like we are making it out just in time. You know what I didn't do when I first got here was stop off over at the barber shop. Oh, it's really raining now. What I didn't do when we first got here was stop off over at the barber shop to see if there has been any progress on it. So let's go have a look. Man, every time I see this bunting, I get more and more excited for Halloween. Okay, so this is good. We've got Harmony Barbershop, but because they just changed the mask rules, there is a sign on the outside that says masks on at all indoor locations. So, it feels pretty good. Feels like it's gonna be opening any day now. Because why else would they put this sign on here? Like, you can't go in, so why even put the sign there? Just leave the sign that says sorry, we're closed, instead of adding the mask on at all indoor location sign. Ooh, it's like a mystery. Something is afoot. Also, the rain pretty much stopped now. It's just barely drizzling. Florida rainstorms are so fun because they kind of come out of nowhere. And you don't see anybody out and about when they're happening because everybody runs for cover. So there you have it. That was our trip to Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom. Kind of have a look around, do an update, try some new food. Tried to get on Jungle Cruise, but the waits were just too incredibly long today. We will definitely be back to check out any new items that have been added to the Jungle Cruise, including the queue and the actual ride. We'll come back at Rope Drop one day and try to get in as early as possible too. See what they have. There's some more thunder right now. Already rained a little bit. It's gonna rain some more, so I think I'm gonna head out. So with that being said, we're off. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
I'm Madison.
I'm Bruno.
We're the Racinas and we're from North Carolina.
And now it's time to pay the price.